Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to go through a day of day trading. I'm going to do it live in front of you. Well, live because it's recording, but I'm going to take you through what I look for pre-market and then dive right into the market. And hopefully I can scalp a trade here within the first 15 minutes or so. If not, then you can just look down in the description and I'll have time stamped exactly when I trade. If this gets to be too slow, because sometimes in the past it's been slow, then I will just kind of stop the live feed and just trade normally and then do a recap. So let's just see what today brings. Okay, so I just got into TD Ameritrade and we're looking again at SPY, which is an ETF of the S&P 500, and I am looking to trade the SPY ETF within this range of about 286.03 on up to 287.05, or if it breaks through 287.05 up to 288.16. So that is represented here. We're looking at the 5-minute chart. You can see this high that we put in on Friday. That's that 286.03 mark. So that's support right now. And then we have this next level, which is at about 287.05 roughly. And if we break through that, here's the 288.16. To the downside, we're looking at this overnight low. So this was Monday night. This is the trading day today. We're looking at this overnight low of 283.63. So if this breaks down below 283.63, there's the opening bell. Then we're going to look to trade it there. But we've got a nice range here. So if this does happen to break down, should be some nice trades in there that we can try to get. I'm going to go ahead and get into my trading window with all my craziness and supports and lines and all of that stuff that I already have drawn in from previous days. I'm going to keep those up. I showed you the kind of clean chart, and now we're on the amazingly messy chart. So I'm going to just zoom in here. This is our 5-minute chart. And then down here I'm going to zoom in to show the 1-minute chart. All right. And we'll just wait and see what happens out of the gate. I do have my focuses of the day here that I'm going to go through as soon as I get my chart set up so I can make a good trade. It looks like the market's opening up about 1%. So that's where we're at there. We see the VWAP here. Sometimes we like to see these stocks come down, touch off the VWAP, and then rebound up. We'll see what happens. There's no clear pattern of momentum overnight apart from hitting this level here at 283.33 and then moving up. But we have the major support and resistance zones marked out, so we can look for those during the trading day. So let's just see what happens here. If we bounce off the VWAP or if we go below the VWAP, that might be another opportunity to get in. But time will tell. And for focuses of the day today too, I'll just go through those real quick. Really want to hone in on my strategy this month because while I do understand that day trading it's riskier. You put your money out there and you risk your money in the hopes of getting some sort of return. And anytime you're going to get return, you have to put something at risk. And so putting your capital out there, you want to have a reason for why you're doing that, and that reason will then minimize the risk that you're incurring. And so that's kind of the point of having a strategy. If you don't have a strategy or a focus, then you're really just gambling. Okay, so don't gamble. Don't even day trade. That's my disclaimer for this. None of this is advice at all. But for me, my focuses today are looking for good momentum. Okay, this is kind of good momentum to the upside, so I can draw my line here. I would have liked to see it, I have to draw it off this daily low. I would have liked to see it hit a few more spots. So this is kind of a weak line to draw, but there it is nonetheless. I also want to see myself hold longer. So once I see a good chart pattern, I want to really hold and make sure that I'm able to maximize some profits. So that's going to up my share size today to 300, and then I'll take some profits. I'll take 200 off the table when I feel like I'm getting some good profits, and then after that I will. So we're at 287.85 right now. So we broke through that level. That was pretty easy. That was right here. And where did that one come in? Was that? I should have saved my other chart, so I should have done. But it's okay. At least I have this one drawn, so I can reference it here. But holding a little bit longer, so I can get a better, more profits. Right? If you have a good chart set up, then you can hold and get more profits through that. And then setups that I'm looking for. So different setups. I'm looking for a red to green on the minute. So this would be this one right here. I would have been able to trade. Retouching the moving average on the 5 minutes. So this is one that in the past has been good for me. If this one comes back down and touches this, there we go. Comes back down and touches the moving average, or the VWAP, I guess it could too. Both of those are good. And then the last one, or two more, support and resistance level breakouts. So breaking through, 288.16 will probably be, where's that? That's up a ways, isn't it? These are longer term trend lines, so I might just get rid of those. Unless we go all the way up to 288.82. Then I need to keep that one. I'm actually going to write that down. Okay. And now, let's get rid of some of these lines here. Okay, so let's draw in some lines. 287.05. I'll extend that here in a second. 288.16. And then 286.03. So those will be some of the lines that I'm working with here. And then the last one, 288.82, of course. Okay, so this is coming back down, and I'm going to actually... this is sort of a bullish pattern here. We'd like to see it come back down to about 286.95, or I'd buy it at 287.05 to go long. But if it's going to just go up right now, I can't catch it. I don't want to catch it. I have no reason to try, so I'm just going to wait on it, and we'll see what happens. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The overall trend in the market, I should have covered this here, but and maybe I will in 1 second here. I'm just going to wait 2 days. This makes a new high, 287.36. Also want to see if this is going to be slow or not. So this is a bullish flag. We could see this break much higher. And if it breaks down, then we cancel the trade. So I'm being, a little more safe here. By looking to execute the order up here. Okay, so now I'm actually going to tighten this up a little bit because we're seeing some consolidation, so 227. playing this bounce. If it bounces, it might have a little bit of oomph, a little bit of momentum. If not, this might fail back down, and we'll play the retouch of the moving average. But right now we're at that support resistance level, that 287.05, pretty close to it. And I'm actually going to bring my order down, so I'm at 287.27. I'm going to bring it down to 217. It's getting slower. Okay, I'm going to set my stop just below that at 287.01. And because it's slow, I'm going to set it way below. Yeah, I don't like how slow it's going. That's no good. Dang it, I thought it would be okay, but trading like this is difficult for my computer, I guess. So I'm actually going to, I'll finish out this trade and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna finish this trade because I just don't want it to slow and do all that stuff, and then I'll get back in and I'll update you guys on how it went. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so I'm back, and just a few minutes later, actually. So I just it went down, it came back up. Right now I'm at a $42 gain on the day, and I sold 200 of my shares so far, and now I've got a stop that's at 287.24, which is above my average entry price at 287.18. So I'm sitting okay. I'm sitting, who knows if this is going to make a new high? I might get stopped out here. Oh, okay. Who knows if this is going to make a new high or what's going to happen? Bump that up just a penny. Okay, so stopped out $32.50. And then we'll see what happens from here. So far, though, in the day, 300 shares and $32. Now, that was a good trade because I've seen this pattern a lot, even though it wasn't one of my patterns over here necessarily. It fits under, for me, this red to green on the minute. So we went red to green. We saw a bump off of the VWAP, something that I talk about a little bit. And then we saw it have some strength here, come back down to the moving average. And once it came down to the moving average, you get what's called a bearish flag. And this a bullish flag. And so this bullish flag, looks something like this. You have this flat bottom here with these 3 attempts, and it comes back down, and you're going to break through that, and it's also a sort of a triangle pattern as well, or at least this is what I'm familiar with. And I'm new to all of these technical charts and everything, so I'm still learning. So if I'm wrong on this, let me know in the comments. That's great. But I've seen this pattern a lot with experience in doing this over the last however many months, watching charts. And so I expected this might hold. It had a better probability of holding. And then I was looking for it to break a little bit higher, and it did. And so, I got in at what I get in at 287.18, so up here, and took some profits, just a little bit higher than that. And that's okay. That's just fine. When you think about what I'm doing here, and I'm just trying to, I'll mark my trades here. I'm just trying to stay profitable, live to fight another day. And if you can do that, then you can make a side hustle out of it. And if you can make a side hustle out of it, then maybe you can make a... So here we go, we're bouncing off it again. We'll see what happens, if it's going to break up or down. But if you can make a side hustle out of it, you can probably make a career out of it, or a job out of it at least. And then if you can make a job out of staying profitable, then you can probably make a career out of it. So that's the thing that I'm looking for with this. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to trade. And right now, As you can see, up $32 today, up $42 yesterday. So over the last 2 days, with it's only 8:46 a.m. You know, that's $70, and I'll take $70 because I've got some. Well, $70 is $70. I'll take it, and all my capital came back to me. So now, with that, I'm gonna just watch the markets just a little bit more today, see if I can find anything. But this was a good setup. This was a good trade. I feel good about that, and live to fight another day. So with that, I'm gonna rush this video out the door, as this will be. Yeah, there you go. We might just continue higher on this pattern here. Cool. Anyway, that's today. I got other work I want to get done here while I'm still in my office for the morning. But whatever it is that you're doing today, hope you have a productive day. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.